Hello, Nigerians. My name is Chikuma Emmanuel Onfuju, and today I'll be talking about the NSAS protest, what the Nigerian youths are currently doing, and what they must keep doing to ensure the success of the present protest. For those of us who don't know, the NSAS protest is already more than 1 week now in Nigeria, where the Nigerian youths are occupying the streets of Nigeria across the length and breadth of the nation to demand for an end in SARS. If you don't know what end SARS means, you can look at my previous video where I talked basically on what end SARS really means to Nigeria and its implication to the rest of the African people. But like I said today, I want to look at what the youths are currently doing right and what they must keep doing as regard to this NSAS. First and foremost, thumbs up to every Nigerian youth who have been part of this protest in the last 1 week. Because the truth about it is this: the change we want will never be given to us. Change is always demanded. If we want to see things happen, then we must push on until we have it. We all have a right to express our opinion. We all have a right to life. If we have displeasure about what is happening in the nation and we need something new, it's our nation and we must demand what we want from it. So what are we doing as Nigerian youth so far that have been good? First and foremost, I will say we have been pressing consistently, and this press, it's something that I've put as an acronym to help you understand what I mean. The press must continue, and the press that we have started must be seen in every of the streets till we get our result. So what does this press mean? P in the press means we have been peaceful in our protests. You see Nigerian youths across the states going to various locations to press their demands to the headquarters of the police, to the government houses, and gathering at various places peacefully. They are non-violent in their demand for what they want. I want us to understand that the government might try to bring all form of violence to try as much as well to suppress us, but let's try as much as well to remain peaceful, because as long as we remain peaceful, we have a right to express our view. We have a right to express our view. Even though we have seen in the last few weeks some hoodlums trying to hijack the protest, we have seen some form of shooting from even some security outfits to try as much as possible to scare people away from the protest. We must not give up. We must keep on demanding peacefully in our march across the streets of Nigeria to ensure that we bet a new country. We must keep saying end SARS because we need reform in every aspect of our nation. Then what does the arrow mean in our press to ensuring that we end this SARS? We must keep on responding as a team and don't allow anybody to divide us. I've seen in the most recent week a lot of people have been infiltrating the group to try and divide the group so that we are not able to press home our demands. We are not able to press home what we really want. Some people have come in who are sponsored by all manner of people trying to be even part of the protest, but they have their own personal agenda. Some are fighting whether they are the first to have started it, whether they are the best person to have led it. You even see some of the officials trying to identify leaders. I like the way we have responded so far when we are asked who is our leader. We all are the leader. We must respond as a team. The minute they are able to find a leader, they are going to end this protest easily by buying off 1 or 2 people to shut out the mouth of the people. We all must take leadership as a team to ensure that we respond together to ensure we respond together and demand what we need as a nation. We must keep pushing for the acronym NSAS. NSAS, because at the root of it is the reform of the new Nigeria. So what have we been doing again that is nice? We will continue to establish systems that will support this demand, this protest, to ensure it continues to function properly. I like what is being done currently in the Lekki assets of Lagos, where the protest is still ongoing. You find out that we have professional teams of doctors who are providing medical care. We have legal teams from the professional lawyers who are providing legal support to the protesters. We have even the catering guys providing meals to the people. We have the engineers who have provided solar systems for charging of all of our gadgets. This is what we're talking about. We must keep establishing professional systems to support this protest. From all fronts, all professionals must show that they believe in a new Nigeria, because our Nigeria is about to be born. The new Nigeria, the one we can call our own, where our children will be proud of, is the one that we are fighting for. So we must put all our professional skills, all we've learned, to support this movement, this protest. We must establish systems to support this protest. So what does the first S stand for? We must structure our demands to include timelines. We must structure our demands to include timelines. It's good for us to say we want electoral reforms, but we must be able to tell them we need it before the end of the next 3 months. We must be able to tell them, oh, we need educational reforms. We need to see it before the end of 4 months. We need to be able to put these things and put every of the issues in view in a well-structured manner, so that we can communicate not only to the government but to the international community what our challenges are, so that they can intervene. Then finally, we must continue with our social media mobilization and coverage of this protest. You already see that they are afraid of what is happening in the social media, where every one person is talking about it, and the world is joining us in this protest, and they are saying they want to bring in the crocodile smile to go about cyber identification and tracking of people. But good enough, there's already a petition that's going on now to the UN High Commissioner, so that we are able to have protection even in the cyberspace, to make our comments, so nobody can scare us from expressing our fundamental human rights. So I want to encourage us to keep pressing this demand on a daily basis. As we go into the streets of Nigeria, let's remain peaceful. Let's continue to respond as a team. Let's continue to establish systems to support this protest. Let's continue to structure our demand. We have said 5/5 before. We have said 7/7. Let's continue until all the grievances and concerns of all the Nigerian youths are put in place. We should continue to be serious. We should continue to be serious using our social media coverage and mobilization to cover this thing. As long as we are covering it live, they cannot do us any wrong. Let's keep doing the live videos with our drones, with our camera phones on all social media platforms until the government hears our demand and begin to change. Until the government hears our demand and beginning to change. I trust God that we at the end of this day will be victorious generation of Nigeria, which brought about the new Nigeria that we all will be loved to. God bless you. God bless Nigeria. I remain my humble self, Chukwuma Emmanuel Onfuju. Thank you.